and welcome to my PlayHouse. And today I've been out shopping and I kind of bought something and I want to show you what I bought and I want to do a little video about it. But this is one of these things that has to charge the entire night, so this is a very quick unboxing right now and we'll go into watching it tomorrow, but it's gonna be the same video, so please give my video a thumbs up while you're at it, and let's see what's on the table. I have bought this is roughly translated, an energy station. It's a little 12 volt battery, will build in the compressor, and it has a LED lamp too, and it has a USB connection, and it has a 12 volt plug thing too. But let's get it out of the box. Or should we just look at the box first? This is all in Danish. Okay, it has a battery measuring thing to tell me or you what the battery level is. It has an LED, maximum half a watt. It has a start on off button, don't know what that is yet, and then it has an LED on and off, apparently shows if the device is on or off. It has a USB connection, 5.1 volts, a maximum output of 2000 milliamps to charging phones, it says. And it has an automatic fuse. If this thing is drawing too much, this thing will probably jump out, and then you can press it in again. And that's also on the front. There's a cigarette lighter outtake. There it comes with a charger, 12 volt starter kit for auto, and I guess that's the plug for charging this device. But let's open the box. Open. There's a manual, 1 page, Danish. Here is a charger thing. I think there's a 220 volts adapter and there's a 12 volt adapter, so you can charge the thing from plug in your house or the plug in your car. Here is the thing. Box is out of the way. Let's get it out. Let's see it. There it is. It's a nice little thing, and these are cool. They're like tucked away. That's a cool system. Oh, and here's the compressor. Wonder what this is. It's like, oh, okay. There's different stuff you can use to. There's a little football thing, so you can blow air into a ball, something like that. And there's the little hose. I hope this works for cars. Otherwise, this would have been stupid buy. Here is the cables. (220 volts) and it's half an amp, 500 milliamps. It proclaims to be able to deliver 900 amps peak. And I guess that's for starting a vehicle. And also it claims to be able to 260 psi. It doesn't really say anything about the battery inside so much. But let's charge this thing. gonna let this charge overnight and see tomorrow how we do. It's the next day, and this BranFord, I call it that, B-R-A-N and Ford, BranFord energy station is at the exact same spot as I left it yesterday, and now the diode is green, so apparently it's fully charged now, so I'm gonna detach that and let's see what this can do. And on the back we had the compressor, and that's really why I bought it. I like this compressor and the ability to pump up my tires with the compressor. Let's remove that. There. Now we can. At least we can hear the compressor. It's very noisy. But let's go out and try and see the pressure on my tires and if it can do that. Here we are at my car, and I actually just got new. This is summer wheels, summer tires, and I got new. What do you call these? I'll have to look that up. The wheel things are brand new too. But this one has had a tendency to be leaking. Gonna check it, see what the pressure is on this tire. So I expect that if I put this on. Yeah. You can see the pressure down here. Well, the meter is not very well. I usually go for the bars, but on this one I would probably have to look at the PSI because that scale is just a lot better. Let's see if okay, it should be about 35 psi now. Can we see that at all? Yeah, there's something there. The scale is about 35 psi. I'll go check one of the other tires and see if that's similar. And we'll just check this one too, see what the pressure is on that one. Yeah, it's just beneath. I think it's 33 or something, so just give this a little bit too. So that works pretty good. Very nice. Let's just see all of these again. There's this is a battery tester, and it tells that the battery is full. That's full, and if it was low, it would be down here, and that says low, but in Danish. This button is for turning on and off the USB charger, which is right there, the USB outlet. It has a little plastic protection. Let's turn that off again. And then there's the LED lamp. That's this one over here, and it has one setting that is white and on, and the other setting is red and blinking. So very sophisticated. And this one is the automatic fuse thing. If the automatic fuse is blown, or what do you call that, trigger, you can press it back in there. And down here we have a cigarette lighter attachment thing. Like, this is the charger for the thing, but it also plugs in here. I'll bet this thing it's not able to charge itself. That would be funny. And on the other side we have the compressor, and this is just an on and off thing. So very simple. And it says down here in Danish that, oh, can you see that? Always make sure that this thing is charged, and don't use the compressor for more than 10 minutes because it runs hot. Okay, I brought this thing down into the basement because I'm really curious to how the quality is inside. So I thought we should just take this apart. Let's see if that's everything. Well, it's coming apart. And there's a rather large battery in there. And it's a 12 volt, 13 amp hour battery. The plus and the minus leads on these are directly attached to the battery. I don't want to break it, I just bought it. There's a little circuit board in here. I think it's more or less, it's probably just to control the lamp. And the USB thing and so on. It doesn't seem like there's very much attached to it. The plus comes here from the battery, goes up to the automatic fuse. That's a 15 amp fuse, 32 volts, and it goes down to the cigarette lighter, and from the cigarette lighter it goes over to the compressor, and also this little circuit board is powered from the other side of the fuse. So it looks okay. There's not a lot of extra space in here. This could have been made a lot worse. There is some clamps here on the big wires so that you're not able to pull them outside of the case. So there's some safety. So they don't get broken. It says that this battery should be able to do 900 amps. So I'm just gonna test it with this battery analyzer and see how close that comes to be true. I would expect it to be far from. Yeah, we'll just use the standard. This is a maintenance-free battery and it's probably an EN. It should be able to do 153 cranking amps. And it has an internal resistance of 15 milliohms. That's not particularly good. I would have expected it to be doing more than this. 153 amps, cold cranking amps. It's not a lot. It would probably help to if you have a dead car battery, but it's still not a lot. I'm gonna assemble this again. There's not really much more to see. And I could probably just have put the battery analyzer on the motor starting thingies here, but I didn't know that they would be connected this way. So now I know. Okay, I'll just try and connect the battery analyzer directly to these. Apparently there's a little trick. Only half of these connections are connected to this wire up here. So only the teeth on this side is connected with the wire. So when I connected to this, I didn't get a connection. But this works. So let's try this again. Select that. EN. And it became even worse. Okay, it's 12.9 volts, that's okay. 125 cranking amps, cold cranking amps. That's not very good. And an internal resistance, now including the wires, is 17.46 milliohms. As far as the manual to the battery analyzer says, you need an internal resistance lower than 10 milliohms to start a vehicle. So, well, this shouldn't be able to start a vehicle according to the manual of the battery analyzer. Well, I came up with another little test that I'm gonna try, and that is, why not see if it can power my inverter? And I think I can, of course, connect these wires to the long wires, but I think I'm gonna try and disconnect these wires and put them directly. And there's power on the inverter. And let's see what we have of electric equipment to test. Let's just give it the big test. Here we have a 700 watt angle grinder that I used in a previous video that was just laying around. So let's plug that in. Plug that in there. And it's on. Let's see what happens. To be quite honest, that's not really that bad. Like this little setup, and I could probably not do an hours of work, but I could do something with this. That's kind of brilliant. I think that's really cool. It's like, this is like portable. Just gonna turn it off, but yeah, me and my angle grinder can go over here. Here. Portable angle grinder set. That's cool. Turn it on. And angle grinding. And there's still light on it. And let's see the battery test. Still green. Well, that's my review of the BranFord. I can't say that. Energy station, and I'm really quite impressed. Even though the battery analyzer says that this is probably not that great for starting a car because the internal resistance of the battery is too high. But the fact that it runs my inverter and my angle grinder, and it pumps air in my tires. And actually the air in my tires was why I really got this thing, because I have an air compressor to put into the 12 volt outlet of my car, but it's like 20 meter long wire, and getting that around the car is just stupid. So having this and just moving this from tire to tire is really nice. And having an energy station that you can just take around and use heavy equipment, power tools, I think this is pretty good. 700 watts. I could go at the back of the garden and just cut a few nails or something with that. That's cool. This cost me 349 Danish kroners. What is that in dollars? I'll write that down here. right down here is the like button. If you forgot, it's right down there. Like this video and do subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so that you can see me again. Have a really nice day. Bye bye.